47-inch screen in the living room. Yo, she's like, and I don't stop. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, you mad? Don't be mad. Yo, don't be mad. She's like, it's just, I'm not mad. It's just, I wasn't prepared for this. She's like, do you really gotta watch porn though? I was like, all right, I'll turn the porn off. Now I'm like, fuck.
I can't finish.
Now I'm completely now I'm just, fuck. My porn's gone. She's here now. So I had to just turn the weapon on her. Come over here. That's it. But I know how it feels to be caught out there like that. It is a weird feeling. You're right though. You'd rather be caught by your fucking girlfriend than your mom though. Cause your mom, yeah, I mean she's a woman. I think your mom.
She was the first one to see my dick.
All right, it gets a little weirder. It gets weirder.
Well, I was bored.
You're right.
Birth, your mom. Well, happy Mother's Day.
Damn, you're not. You don't go on this computer for shit. You're not logged into nothing.
I know I unfollowed her way back. She always gave me like weird ass vibes and shit. Like she always looked at me like I was a crazy person every time I tried talking to her. I was like, you're not that bad. Like, relax. Like, no woman's that fine.
You gotta love those though.
Walking like they pussies made of platinum and shit.
Yeah, you gotta love those.
I hate those people, man. Like, don't. And then it's like you do some freestyles here and there. Who cares? Like, you know, different than any other these rap women. They be rapping on the damn Instagram. I got a freestyle for you. Nobody cares. No nigga cares. Just shake your ass. That's what we care about. It's the only part where I could really be myself. Because everybody knew this when they first beat me. Oh, forget it. I'll probably be the most hated nigga in all New York.
I mean, but do you really feel like that? Well, people, we're recording and shit. So.
I know
you know.
The people
it never bothers you.
Yeah, the people we don't talk about are never gonna see this unless I like fucking randomly blow up with like an episode or something. They never will.
Word of mouth though. Word of mouth goes for
What's that word of mouth gonna do? What are they gonna say about me that's bad? Oh, he's weird. He yo-yos. Okay, thank you. Thank you for confirming what everybody else has been saying since they met me.
You think you're weird?
Happy Mother's Day or Happy Single Father's Day.
Oh shit! You think you're weird?
I know I'm weird, but I love it. I love being weird. I love being myself, and then it just gets interpreted as everybody thinking I'm weird. I was like, I'm just me.
I don't think you're weird though.
I mean, other people do, and it's okay. Cause you know our weirdness matches. So you have a more expanded mind of how you see me than most people. Cause I don't conversate or talk to them or talk to a lot of people besides like you, my family, and then like some of my friends who are girls. That's about it. We see each other almost every single Sunday, and you know we hang out when we can, and you know work on music or we'll work on like new ideas and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
These other people don't. They only just see me at showcases. They only see the yo-yo guy. They don't know the yo-yo guy outside of the showcases. And I don't want to hang with those people. Why am I hanging out for? You're not worth going to toll over the bridge to Brooklyn to hang out with. Yeah. And all these shows in fucking Brooklyn and shit. Like, don't get it. I love Brooklyn, but then I hate Brooklyn at the same time. So what's up, everybody? This is your boy Richard Picasso.
We're gonna next week. I'm gonna make the announcement. I just put this stuff in your computer. I can't do it now because I can't log in. Next week, you and I are gonna start going live.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, next week I just downloaded Streamlabs because I can't log into your Restream and once your password, and it's just annoying to keep having to go over there to you. So I'm gonna use the program I'll use, and I don't have to always fuck with it. It'll always be kind of set up.
Mm-hmm.
You dig?
All right.
And I don't know if we're gonna stream on YouTube though. Maybe we'll keep it just to Twitch, just because we could get away with like music and shit like that. YouTube will just flag the whole fucking episode if I play a song.
And we could do
I hate y'all niggas.
yeah, and we do lives. We could make it like Twitch exclusive episodes. 'Cause I want to build up my Twitch too. I only got 3 followers on there. I'm trying to make that shit. If you have at least 50 followers, and I think
Well, gee,
like 100 hours,
you gotta set all your shit up. But it's not only playing games too. It's really like it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle.
it's everything.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle. You gotta want to be up there every day at a certain time. You know,
It's a
when
schedule.
somebody comes in, or you gotta put something that says first 5 subscribers get a free, and then you gotta put in that work and maybe send somebody $1 in their Cash App. Maybe you gotta, if you 3D print, if you make T-shirts,
If
you
I
got
could-
yo-yos.
If I do this, we could do exclusive like Twitch live stream content. That way we
But
get
that the only
prizes and
thing
shit.
I need, yo, anybody want a job? Anybody want a job that don't pay?
Intern.
The working
It's called
the
internship.
working conditions aren't too
It's
great.
called internship.
We get high,
No,
we get
nigga,
drunk.
nigga,
The
nigga,
bosses,
dude,
the bosses are two dickheads.
Dude, no, he's a dickhead. I don't know about that. Dude. I have an LLC. It's under the independent artist. We can at least just get it as a write-off to get an intern. If they go to college, we could just reach out to a college.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
internships.
When I offered a job, I really meant it like to anybody that fucks with us, that sees this shit, that wants to get down with this shit and be here once a week with us. You know what I mean? You could sit on that side of the camera and do this work.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then we could be live all the time,
and
giving
most-
away fucking shirts and
Look,
dildos
like,
and
if you
we
really,
you know what I'm saying?
if you really care about, would like to be part of a podcast, a very up and coming podcast, and would like to offer any type of service.
I don't need you though.
No.
Don't get it fucking twisted. Don't get it twisted.
No,
I
it's
mean,
not that we
no,
don't
no,
need,
no,
but
all right?
it'll,
I don't
it'll
fucking
be,
need.
it would be a nice assistance for the pod, and then maybe in time as we actually do grow and we actually become more established. Okay, then we'll
I needed
talk
this.
about like compensation. Well, that's when all the paperwork and all that stuff comes in. But at the moment, right now, we're cool.
Listen,
but it'd be
motherfucker.
nice to have somebody.
You just come in here, let us talk shit, and fucking watch the cameras. It's easy. It's easy.
And
every now and then you can like throw a laugh in.
We'll cover your. I'll give you food. So
He
your
giving
time-
you food. I ain't feeding you shit.
Like you can't make.
I'll
it
give
come
you
only
weed
for
and
free.
liquor.
Okay, I'll bring the liquor. I'll bring the food. So that way, it's like both things you get from both sides.
Don't it sound like a good job to have? Anyway.
You make it sound so worth coming the Bronx for.
Yeah,
Because they want
Well,
like.
I'll tell you one thing. When you get over here, you wouldn't think it's the Bronx. This is a really nice part of the Bronx. Nice part of the Bronx. You don't really get that out here.
Yeah, I'm in Bumble hell nowhere of the Bronx.
Not really, because you're right next to me. You're 15 minutes away.
We're
Well,
near a bridge.
and I kind of live nowhere too, though.
You live nowhere too.
Fuck
You live near the damn water.
you.
What the hell you talking about?
Fuck you.
You live near an ocean.
Fuck you. You don't got water over here? You got water?
Where you see an ocean where I live? This is warehouses. There ain't none here. There's factories and shit. We ain't got none over here. I love that. I love that there's none over here. I want to live near nothing. I don't want to live like in Manhattan where you got to open the door and there's like a big skyscraper in front of me. I want to live near
Oh no,
nothing.
I agree. I like nothing, but at the same time, I like something. Like
We live near stuff. I
we
live near
we
stuff.
was you introduced the pod?
Yeah, Ben did.
Oh shit, I'm high.
Shout out
like
to bud tenders.
yesterday, shout out bud tenders. Yesterday, like seeing all those people in the park.
Oh yeah, but just to get some backlog before you get into it.
No, I got you. This is segues. Oh, go ahead, give the backlog. Go.
Okay, I
Do
got
two things.
I got recently asked to perform a paid gig, so it's not really asked. It's booking opportunity to perform at the Queen's Night Market. Shout out to the Queen's Night Market for being very awesome, because I did a show for them like about 4 years ago, way before the pandemic, and it was dope vibes. And if anything, it just gotten bigger, and it's right at the Hall of Science in Corona in Queens, and it was absolutely fantastic. I had a whole bag of yo-yos, almost like 100. It was like Nicolas Cage gone in 60 seconds. And I had,
Yeah, it was though. Those kids were fucking savages, bro.
yeah, they were very savage. So Shout out to Wilbur Chavez, who was with me. You know, assisting with all the yo-yo demonstrations and stuff, and the New York, New
Yeah,
York
he's the
Yo-Yo
man.
Club. He's dope. He's a very amazing guy. That chain that
He
he
threw
had.
back that vodka real quick.
Oh yeah, he was. Yo, dude, I went to go.
I told you I get him lit.
Dude, I went to go pick him up. This guy comes with a plate of food. Like, oh,
That's
There
awesome.
you go.
Good
he gave
man.
me rice and
Good
pork
man.
chops.
Good man. Good
I
man.
was
You
like,
ate
I
that
didn't
shit right the
expect this.
fuck up.
And he's like, yo, you could eat in the car because I don't usually like eating in my car. Just like I'm always had this paranoia, like I'm gonna drop food in my car, and I
Yep.
got like, ugh. But I was like, you know what? I'm right here. Let me eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Shout out to your dad for making that. And we got there. You were there.
Well, back to the context.
Mm-hmm.
I yes, living in the middle of nowhere is awesome, but there's something magical. When I was sitting there since 4 o'clock, and there's something magical about seeing people. That line went from nobody waiting in front of the gate to by 4:45. That shit was all the way back to almost where the entrance was, of just people waiting to get in. And there's something about seeing the moms and dads and the kids and fucking people everywhere cooking and like, nigga, I like that. It makes you feel what it feels like to be a human. Like it makes you feel like this is what we were put here for, like, as human beings. That togetherness. Everybody's having a great, jolly, old fucking time on a Saturday, bro. It looks so beautiful. The clouds were looking like maybe it could rain. Niggas is like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It was just too nice. And shit like that is what, and even going in there, you know, security doing their thing. You got a couple drunk Mexicans. This is just the standard.
I mean, the
But
night market
but
itself is like
it was
mostly for
beautiful.
immigrants. Like it's a lot of Asians, a lot of like Spanish, like Peruvians, like all walks of like mainly from the immigrant section.
Oh no, it was the Queens night market was a very very cultured event. It was super cultured. If what I did like too, the prices were not expensive. The prices were very affordable. You know what I'm saying? Like $5, $6. That's not bad at all. Some of them will give you a little pricey. I get it, but for the most part, you go in there with $100 and an open belly, you're gonna be able to try some really good food. That's all you needed. $100 and an open belly. You would have at least been able to try like probably like 7 places, 8 places, and that's not too fucking bad. Throw a beer back. They even had beer there. That's not too fucking bad. Now, criticisms. Criticisms. I threw a drone up in the air. They should have had somebody for visual purposes, for using it for future commercials and propaganda. They should have had somebody throw a drone in the air
Instead of their phones, because
and get that.
I saw people there with their phones that worked there. They had their phones, and they were promoting it through mainly the Instagram site because they have about 50,000 followers on their Instagram page.
Listen, if it ain't broke, you don't have to fix it. I get it. Everybody with their phones, Instagram tagging, that works. 150 people, 100 employees, all doing that. That shit works. But let's call it spade a spade. It would have been nothing for them to pay somebody to get that drone footage. Matter of fact, I'll go further.
You should ask.
You performed on a piece of cardboard.
Was it? It wasn't really cardboard. It was like those fluffy yoga mat looking things.
It wasn't. It costs nothing to rent a stage. It costs nothing. $150, $200 to rent the 8x8 stage. Things like that were little critiques that I had. But other than that, it was pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. You know what I mean? But they could have made themselves look a little bit better. But I know it's more of, and also how the food was positioned. I don't know why they think it's a good idea to put all the stands right next to each other. It doesn't make sense to me. You know it's gonna be crowded. You know it's gonna be a lot of people. Utilize more space of the grass. Utilize the space more.
Or maybe they knew it was going to be a lot of people, so that you kind of have to condense everybody so you could fit more people than you can fit in more vendors.
They had more space for more vendors.
Oh no, they absolutely did. It was like a pack. There was like at least 1,000 people there.
Nigga, there was more than 1,000 people.
Like, and just like within at least a quarter-mile radius, way more than 1,000. But like where we were, like looking from, there was at least like probably
when
200 people watching me.
When I pick my head up, like, and you just look forward, I count about 50 people. Just pick my head up and looking forward is a group of 50. I did that yesterday when I was sitting there. I was like, how many people are right there? You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, I got to get props to just to cut you off. I'm sorry. Shout out to DJ Shu G.
Oh, the DJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was dope. I met him.
He's actually a very prominent DJ.
He had a fly outfit on.
Oh, yeah. He was like the man.
He was jig.
He's actually a very prominent DJ because I've heard of him before because he's from Japan.
Okay.
He's like the equivalent of Funk Master Flex, but in Japan.
Funk Master Flex night.
Like, he's like on that level over there.
You know where that slogan comes from?
Oh, yeah. It comes from Dave Letterman, Rosie Perez. That's like, I'm going to the thing of the Funk Master Flex night.
I just found that out. That's funny.
I was like, oh yeah, Funk Master Flex Day.
But you overall, super dope event. You having those kids around you, you made all their days.
Yeah.
You parents, savages. Mm-hmm. You hear me? Listen to me over here.
Not your kids.
Not your kids. Your kids, I'll take. Them little scumbags with dirty little fingers, I'll take that.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I saw a lot of dirty fingers.
I'll take that. They had their fingers in their buttholes and shit. I'll take that. I take that. This kid, nasty ass kid. But
you saw that head, right?
you fucking mom. I saw you, bitch.
What?
This bitch came like twice. She stuck her hand in the bag to get yo-yos.
Yeah, I was like, yo, get the fuck out of my bag.
Like, yo, what are you doing, mom? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, have some fucking manners and shit.
It's like, then I had like my one of my good yo-yos in there.
I had to grab that.
I know you had to grab that. I was like, I hope the fuck get that shit right now.
I grabbed
it. It was $100.
Yo, son, these you parents are fucking savages. You guys were just no shame, reaching in the boxes, just taking what you wanted, just fucking
back the fuck up.
Back the fuck up.
And it's like no matter how many times you explain, because I said before everything, meet me on the side. Everybody gets one at a time. Everybody gets
nigga,
one.
good luck.
But you know they're not gonna listen.
Nigga,
kids are definitely not gonna listen.
I'm gonna tell you something. Your mans didn't know what to do, right? Yep. Because I had the bag, right? And then he sees me getting mobbed by the kids, so he takes the bag and he gives you the bag. And then you start getting mobbed by the kids, and I'm like, you gotta lift it up higher, yo-yos. So he lifts it up this high so nobody can get it.
Thank God, mostly I'm the tallest motherfucker there, so nobody's getting this shit. Like, nope. What? Jump for this. But overall, but I love those types of experiences. They're really fun to like. It's interesting to watch so many people come up to you after your set. The set was really dope. It was like literally planned probably like 3 days ago, and I just talked it out in a group chat. There was supposed to be another guy there. Sorry you couldn't be there. Like Infinite, shout out to Infinite, for wanting to be a part of it, but he backed out like earlier in the day because he had other obligations. But it's all good, bro.
Ooh,
appreciate you.
That's shade. That's hate.
That's not hate.
That's hate.
How's that hate?
That's shade. That was shade. That was shade. Yo, you fucked up, Inf. You fucked.
Nah. You cool. Fucked up, you cool, Inf. It's all right. It's all right. In the yo-yo world, that's like, okay, it's like, it's all about peace. And we're not going to hold animosity just because you can't make it, son.
I'm fucking with you. I just want to add some
the fact that, like, Will...
toxic in the water, you know what I mean?
Shut up. People like, Will taking time out of his life, to really help. Because he was at the last one, too, like, years ago.
Okay.
So the fact that he's willing to come out...
Now, nigga, you got a nice little nation of niggas behind you. That's why, like, yesterday when you woke up the way you woke up and you hit me up, I was like, this nigga. And then you said, yeah, I don't even think I'm going to go perform. I mean, when you said that, I think that's what ticks me off the most. I'm like, fuck you mean you're not going to go perform? This is what you do. I'll be honest, I didn't expect what it was, though. You've done it before. I've never seen that before. and you told me that it wasn't like that before. They had you rapping over like a speaker before, so
Yeah, like do like a mixer
they've
and they
leveled
plug in
up
an aux cord.
over the.
Yes.
And I spoke to a couple people there, and a couple people told me that Queens Night Market over the past 3 years have leveled up tremendously from where they came from. It used to be a couple little food vendors. Now it's
Yep.
all of these
And
food
they
vendors.
only been around since 2015.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
haven't been
Like
around for like ever.
that. So I didn't. It was beautiful to see that, and I'm glad that you went to perform.
Yeah.
You got your board, like you got your refocus done, because you can't miss out on. That's easy bread. That's
Yep.
easy opportunity. That's easy money, and you just, like I said, I think we found something. You gotta now we have a whole nother group of people to slay.
So that's why I want to thank Shu, because I had my music on USB and on the files, like in my
Okay.
files, and we were a little bit caught off guard with that because he had like that Apple, so the USB ain't gonna fit in like the newer Apples. You gotta get like that sub piece, like so you can put your USB inside.
You could have just airdropped them.
I did that for the other guy, the tech guy. Shout out to Jamie. You came in the clutch, so I sent it to him, my set. But I realized that the set I sent him was the set that had the rapping on it at the end.
You didn't want to rap.
I didn't want to rap. I wanted to just strictly do yo-yoing. But Sharon, who organizes everything, she's with
Who
John.
the fuck is this guy?
What?
Who is this guy, Johnny? Johnny, he don't want to rap, Johnny, he thinks he can just come in here and just yo-yo.
Yes.
Who is this guy?
That's what I got asked to do. I'm Richie Loves Yo-Yos on the card. I'm not Richard Picasso, so I'm giving Richie Loves Yo-Yos. They got the yo-yos.
You gotta pay a double fee. So if you
thank-
want both, you want.
Yes. So thank God for Sharon for coming through with the cable that I could plug my USB.
Oh wow, she had the cable with it.
Yes, she had like the cable. Pull it right out. And I put my USB and Shu dropped my music in there, and we were all set. And then I told her like after like everything, just play like random music. And
I heard that.
that's a DJ, since he's obviously as a professional DJ. That's why I love Shu. He already had like he didn't have like no music, no like he already had like a preset of like just straight talk
Nigga,
and stuff.
if you're a DJ, the best thing that you can do is have presets of everything
Yes.
ready. All DJs do is stack catalogs.
Yep.
All DJs do is stack catalogs. And it's not just like reggae set, hip hop set. I'm talking about they stack catalogs. Like they make sure they have fucking an acapella set. They make sure they have sounds.
Yep.
They make sure that, you know what I mean? Like they don't play.
Yep, they do not play, man. It's freaking crazy how they how he set it up. Even his setup was really nice, and I knew I wasn't dealing with just no amateur type of DJ like a lot of previous DJs that I've worked with, because I've had DJs before when I even perform like just rapping that would literally ruin the entire set to a point where I'm just like, I lost my drive to even want to perform, because every time you press the button, the music's not coming
No,
on.
we've talked about these janky fucking engineers and DJs that aren't really fucking DJs. We've definitely touched on that shit before.
It's like all you gotta do is if I tell you to just press a button, just press a button. Don't fucking stop it. Don't bring no stupid ass horns in at the end. If I say wait, you'll know when the song ends. They have a timer on the MP3 that lets you know when the song ends.
Good luck. That's why I don't know. Me and Quest been talking lately. He's like, yo, I kind of don't like when we put all of our songs together in sequence. I'm like, why not? He's like, because I want to talk to the crowd a little bit. You can't really talk to the crowd because then you got to tell DJ to pause it and they always fuck up. And I'm like, makes sense. He's like, if the song just ends and it just goes to the next one, you could just tell him to play it. And I'm like, yeah, but I like it going straight through.
Yeah, I love it when it goes straight through too. Like you've seen like my sets before. Like I'll have some little thing in this, like some little jokey thing before I go to my next song, like a transition piece in between that goes right into the next song. But I'm learning now because you want to keep that audience retention. That's one thing, especially for like me when it comes to yo-yoing and rapping. I want to keep after the yo-yoing. It's like, okay, let me do some like the funny or something cool in between that will transition to make my rap seem like dope. Like, oh, he got some Scarface shit. Oh, he got some fucking joke thing he's doing with Crush.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're gonna have to. I saw this nigga what you guys did yesterday. You're gonna have to start bringing more than one yo-yo out, son. Like you're gonna have to start bringing like at least 3 to do 3 different styles when you're out. You think you get attention just yo-yoing now? Bring 3 with you. And always do 3 different styles when you're
I
out.
did the 3. I did 4 different styles.
Not when you go out and chill. I'm saying when you go out and chill from now on.
Oh, when I go out and chill.
Yeah, start bringing
Okay.
like Batman.
I mean,
bring more gadgets.
I usually kind of do that when I'm like going to open mics and things like that. Now I won't just bring this. I'll bring like my yo-yo with the counterweight. I'll bring my 2-handed yo-yo. I'll sometimes bring the 4A because if it's outside and it's fucking concrete, I'm not fucking on my yo-yo for this shit. You know, it'd be cool. I'm not on that level of 4A that I trust myself to do it over concrete. Because shout out to Ray Irakua. He's a 7-time 4A yo-yo champion.
Okay.
If you ever see his stuff, absolutely mind-blowing. I love this man. I can't wait to meet this man. He's going to be at the World Yo-Yo Contest. It's like, dude, you have inspired... You the first person, when I saw 4A, I wanted to do 4A. Like, I had to do 4A. And it's been like almost 12 years I've been seeing this man yo-yo. And every time I see him, it's just like he gets better and better and better. He's been on like international stages doing this. He's like nothing. I gotta show you him like whenever I get the chance. How incredible! Just on Instagram, people like the comments and the tricks that he's doing.
What's his gram? I can look it up. I got a computer right here.
REI 4A.
You were looking at porn, nigga?
No, not well. Maybe my computer's attached. So. My phone's probably on my phone. It went down here. Yeah, it's not that funny, man.
No,
made me insecure about.
You know, it's funny because there's really no porn there, but you just admitted to it.
You asshole. That's how you expose me?
Yes, that's how I expose you. Oh,
You're an asshole.
Oh, God, I love you. What's the gram, dick?
Stop laughing first.
Okay, I'm trying.
Get it out first.
What kind of porn were you watching? Yo, you ever been caught watching porn?
Yes.
Who's caught you?
My mom.
Yeah, she caught you. How did she catch you watching?
She called me. It was weird timing too.
I told. Well.
Like, I was in my room, like really jackhammering my shit.
Yo,
I guess what I learned I learned something about myself that when I'm really going in, I tend to do like little.
Camera's panned on you, buddy.
I tend to do like little moans. Like I'll be like, and I didn't notice it because it was like halfway my door was about to open, and I like, my door makes a sound. It's like my alert system. It's like my alert system.
Wait, you were sitting in front of the computer? I'm having heart complications.
I was on my bed.
You were on your bed looking at your phone like this?
You know, like this. And my bed's like in the corner and my door's right here. So anybody could come and see anything.
Why would you not think this through the...
No, because I think everybody's asleep. I saw the lights off.
We made it romantic.
Yep. You know, who's going to love me more than me?
He pulled out Pamela.
Pulled out Jill. Jill.
No, don't call it Jill, nigga. Call it Pamela. Jill sounds like too much like Gil, nigga.
I mean, you can't make a G like this, maybe. Make a G like.
Oh my God. So what? She just opened up the door and you over here moaning. Like, you're moaning and
not moaning hard. I'm moaning like low.
You guys heard him, right?
I'm not going like oh. No, I'm not going like oh. I'm going like. Like, you going like hard with it.
Yeah, I can just hear. And your mom just. What?
No, she was like. I heard it, and then like by like milliseconds, I had the blanket. I pulled that shit over me so fast, but you could see it.
Wait, you weren't under the blanket?
I was under the blanket.
It
feels weird when you like try to do it, and it's like a blanket over you.
You gonna tell me you were sitting there jerking your feet on your bed with your door not locked?
I'm not locking my door.
Oh, Richard! I'm really having heart palpitations right now. This is a crazy story. You think my stories be crazy? Your story is a little crazy.
It wasn't that
What did
crazy.
your mom say?
She's like, you okay?
Yeah, that nigga, he pulled the blanket over his head. He went like this and acted like he was sleeping.
And I was like, maybe I need a new. I said, maybe I need a new mattress. This feels uncomfortable.
That nigga played the moaning on the mattress.
Like the springs just bothered me.
Rich, I can't. Okay, my heart hurts. Oh man.
Well, this was many. This is like
Nah,
probably.
child shit. I know.
Yeah, I wasn't even like
What was the name of
18.
this player? How do you spell his name? I'm still here.
Transitioned. Ray Foray.
No, I'm not done with you.
REI for the number 4 and A.
REI.
The number 4
Yeah.
and then the letter A.
Oh, A.
Right? Ray 4A.
Yeah. Nah, like I've been caught beating off before, but by my girlfriend at the time, and fuck. So I used to. Nah,
Rather my girlfriend watched me beat off than my mom.
No. Just because I used to jerk off. Take drugs, right? So I used to jerk off with like a condom on. So I would jerk off. I would jerk off with a Magnum condom on. It feels great. It's better than just jerking off. I don't know why. It just feels great. And she comes home early, and she catches me on the couch, butt naked, tripping balls on my with porn on the fucking 47-inch screen in the living room. Yo, she's like, and I don't stop. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, you mad? Don't be mad. Yo, don't be mad. She's like, it's just, I'm not mad. It's just, I wasn't prepared for this. She's like, do you really gotta watch porn though? I was like, all right, I'll turn the porn off. Now I'm like, fuck.
I can't finish.
Now I'm completely unconscious. Now I'm just, fuck. My porn's gone. She's here now. So I had to just turn the weapon on her. Come over here. That's it. But I know how it feels to be caught out there like that. It is a weird feeling. You're right, though. You'd rather be caught by your fucking girlfriend than your mom, though. Because your mom, yeah, I mean, she's a woman. I think your mom.
She was the first one to see my dick.
All right, it gets a little weirder. It gets weirder.
Well, I was born.
You're right.
Birth. Your mom. Well, happy Mother's Day.
Damn, you don't go on this computer for shit. You're not logged into nothing.
Oh no, my IG's like it's still messed up. No.
Really?
Yeah, I still gotta fix that.
I can't see this without logging in.
You can't see it without logging in.
Yeah, look. It won't let me click. Log in. And it says your password's wrong.
Yeah, because that's like an old password.
Yeah, see? This is why I'm saying you gotta sit down and like calibrate your shit so I could get into your computer because your computer's
I'm gonna do that when I get like a
access denied.
I'm gonna do that when I get a newer phone. I'm gonna update this phone.
What you got there? 12?
Yeah, I got a 12.
What you getting then? 14?
Yep.
Plus?
Yep.
Plus.
I don't know about that.
With the big screen?
Maybe if I go to Japan, I'll get it.
With the big screen? Yo, these phones are getting crazy though, bro.
Giant phones.
But there's gonna probably be a crazy level of like intelligence, right, for these phones. That's gonna be like, you see how you're paying so much money for an iPhone 4? I know you're not paying that much money because you're with the contract, you pay monthly, whatever. But
it'll be like $40 extra dollars.
These phones outright cost a lot of money.
Thousands.
I think there's gonna be a level of technology. It's gonna be a level up from what we're getting now, right? And it's gonna be same, more expensive, and we won't even be able to afford that because this is slowly becoming like, I don't know if it's becoming obsolete, but I know that small ass screen, it's annoying. I know that we need things like this to work on. You know what I mean? It's just so much easier to work on things like this. Like, if I had a choice, I would have an iPad. You know what I'm saying? Like deadass. But the iPads, you can't call people. You can't use them as regular phones like that.
But you know who's trying to push that more? Samsung.
Right? You can't use iPads like regular phone. You got to
Samsung's trying to push it.
what iPad big
Like,
screens?
like they started off like this, and then they just make them. You go fold it open and make
Mm-hmm.
a bigger screen.
Fucking fire.
Yeah, I saw
Yo,
that.
my nigga, the editing.
Where's my phone at?
I think that's my phone.
Oh no, that's me.
Oh, it's you? Bitch, I ain't joining shit.
Pretty much.
Oh, you see that too? Damn, son, yo, we foul, son. Yo, listen. Happy Mother's Day. All right, we're gonna go two ways this Mother's Day. Pause. we're gonna say some things we grateful for with our mom Dukes. You know what I mean? We love you guys. But I'm gonna tell you something. So I talked to a couple people. I've asked a couple people's opinions. Like, do you get your you get your girl anything for Mother's Day? Do you get your mom anything for Mother's Day? Yeah, I asked a couple people, and they all the response is no. And one person, like, time's a little hard right now, and I could get that. I could get that for him. I understand that. But everybody else, it was like,
Why?
nigga, I pay the fucking rent. Like, my nigga told me straight up, he was like, yo, bro, I've been paying this bitch rent for like 6 months. Straight up, just me. I'm not getting shit for Mother's Day. And he's like, respectfully. And then I'm like, so I realized, like, these fucking holidays, these holidays, sometimes they're meant to make people feel bad. Because it's a Mother's Day. You gotta go get your mom a gift. Like, what if you downright broke? You just paid off all your fucking bills. You got $2 in your pocket. And it'll discourage you from going to go see your mom on Mother's Day because you don't got nothing. You can't bring her a gift. And everybody knows what how you gonna come to your mom's house and go see your mom and not give a bitch a gift? Kind of son are you? What kind of daughter are you? You know, like that's how people feel, and that's why that's why holidays fuck me up. Holidays are so weird because people are supposed to come together and rejoice and this, that, and the third, but there's another side to that. There's an exclusion side to that. That somebody feels because it's a holiday, they're obligated to go ahead and give something that they may not have the ability to give. I find that fucking weird. That's why I always subscribe to, yeah, bitch, I just paid the rent for the last 4 months. Every day's a holiday. That's what that shit meant for me. Like,
maybe the mom just sees it as like, oh, you just be irresponsible.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you should just go see your mom. It shouldn't have to be Mother's Day. That's my point. Go see grandma. Shouldn't have to be Mother's Day. That's my point. You know what I mean? Like, don't be. It's hard. Like, I'm gonna say something because I don't have the best relationship with my mom. She wants to think so, but my mom's delusional. I love her to death, but she's delusional. If she thinks that we got a proper relationship, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this on Mother's Day. I'm going to hell. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I wanted to come talk about this today because I don't subscribe to. If I'm gonna sit in this fucking chair and my back is gonna hurt, I'm not gonna go ahead and feed y'all bullshit and be all happy, go jolly, and go love your mothers and they're the best people in the world. You know, she had you. I hate that she had you. That's your mom though. I used to get fucking.
So does every animal on the animal. Okay, dude.
Like I used to get my grandma used to fucking chew my ass out because I'd be very mean to my mom, cause my mom always, always. I never felt enough love from my mom. Put it that way, or the right love. You know what I mean, grow the fuck up, nigga. You a nigga. Grow the fuck up. You know what I mean? But don't ask me why I'm not no fucking mama's boy now. Then. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I used to insult my mom at a certain age in my life. I used to insult her. Like, from the age, I didn't see my mom for like a year. From the ages of like 22 to 23. I didn't see her that whole year, I don't think. And then, before, I was just very always like, a little disrespectful with her. Like, because I feel like my mom is a queen. And she should be treated as one. And she chooses to be with a person that doesn't treat her like a queen. That's my opinion of things. That's how I grew up. If I gotta agree with her decisions, she can't bear no shit on me about mine.
Hmm.
And if I make the choice not to be so close with, this is how I used to think. So my grandma used to get mad at me, right? And she used to tell me that, like, that's your only mom. You only get one mom. You get one mom, bro. You get one mom. And I think that's what calmed me down more in the circle. Like I don't go to the fucking movies with my mom. I don't do things with my mom. And I wish we did. I wish we did. I wish we did. But I don't do those things with my mom. And it's because of the best I can do right now is talk to her every day, text her every day, make sure she's good. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna go see her now after this pod. And like I said, I love my mom. But the the reality of it is you don't wipe away trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't wipe I can't just like I can't look at somebody and not think about how I feel about them. And like I said, I love my mom to death. I just wish she loved herself more. And that's something I suffer from too. You know what I mean? Like I got that same trait. Like I don't love myself enough. Why do you think I buy all these things to make myself feel better? And I'm not talking clothes. I buy gadgets and toys, fucking strap-ons. Woo! You know what I mean? Like to make yourself fit, to make myself feel better. You know, she don't have the ability to do that. So what makes my mom feel better is like love. Knowing her son loves her. You know, like my mom, I love my mom, son. Like she's probably the most resilient person I know. No lie. Even if she makes decisions to be however she be with whomever she wants to be with. You know, my mom lost 3 kids, my nigga, and one at 18. I'm one of four. You heard? I'm one of four possible children this woman could have had. So when I think about my mom and her strength and her resilience to this life, you know, it, I'm grateful that I'm here for her. Cause she showed me she can be that strong. You lost 3 kids and you still walking around, able to smile, have a drink, smoke, have a good time. You're still able to be that person after losing 3 children. I don't know what the fuck you are, but I'm glad that she's my mom. For whatever it's worth, shit ain't perfect. It may never be, but I'm glad she's my mom. Cause whenever I get weak, my nigga, my legs get weak. Last night I was weak, bro. Last night I was so angry. So angry, son. I was so angry. I was so angry. And I hate being so mad like that. Like I hate being pissed off. I hate being pissed and I think about all right, tomorrow's Mother's Day. You know what I mean? When I think about my mom, I'm like, this bitch lost 3 kids. I'ma see her tomorrow. She gonna have this big smile on her face, happy to see me. Feel me? That right there, that's true power right there. That's what a mom is. You know, we're not supposed. It may not always be the hardest. It might not be the easiest thing in the world to love your parents, but you're not supposed to love them though. You're supposed to honor your parents. I got told that by my boss at work. You know what I mean? Like you got to honor your parents. You got to make sure that they're good. You got to make sure that you pay attention when they're talking, that you listen to them. You know what I mean? Like you respect them. Because at the end of the day, you do only get one mom and one dad. And regardless of niggas not on and stepfathers and he's been there for me and Uncle Joe and you got a mom and you got a dad. Or if you do, and if you don't, I apologize.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to all the moms that ain't here, for the record.
Rest in peace to the moms that lost the child. So, like, example, like, shout out to Joshy WH. This is from his mom. Yep. This is his mom made these shirts. They were only supposed to be for close family members, and she ended up making these for everybody. And the love and the impact that Josh had, you know, I saw her yesterday, Like, mom's going to pick up my shirt and just, she cried, still missing her son and still not knowing like what everything's going on with him. Like that really hurts. It's like not only is he like gone, but it's like you don't even know why he's gone. Like you're still figuring it out, and it's been like almost like 8 months since he's been gone, and you still don't know. That's tragic and it hurt. But eventually the conversation pivoted to all the good times. Like I told her, like she was asking, like, "Oh, how did you meet? How did you meet Josh?" Like I told her how I met him and how he was. Like, oh, I met him through this, that, this guy. And I'm like, I don't even know those guys, but I'm glad like he had like some type of impact in their lives. So for a mom to still carry this like
Yeah,
forever pain.
I couldn't, I couldn't fathom. I mean, I can't say that. When my sister died, I felt like I lost a child, but it can't be the same as something you pushed out of your fucking vagina and it's not here no more. You know what I mean? Like, no parent should have to bury their child. No parent should have to bury their child. That's just a fact of life. But who they are afterwards, excuse me, who they are afterwards is what speaks to character. Like, I'm not sound like a schmuck. Like people die. It's just a fact of life. How you affect people after you're dead could be positive or negative. Because, you can have the conversation. What do people always say? Would they think about it? Would they want you to be suffering in misery right now and crying over them if they were here? I hate when people tell you that. Like when somebody just died, you're like, don't be so. You think they want to see you unhappy and like this? You think they want to see? I hate that shit. Don't, nigga. I don't know how they want to see me. They dead. Don't tell me that. So how they will. I don't know how I can't see them no more. That's the point of them being dead. There's no way that they can see me no more. There's no way I can see them no more. So don't tell me about how my misery. And that's why I say when people die, in my opinion, your presence after you're dead can sway either way, son. You could be like my mom, or she still has a great outgoing persona and chilling. Or people clam up and shell up and you turn like my stepfather, bro. Just wants to die. My stepfather just wants to die. He lost his daughter. He's like, there's no reason to live no more.
And he has
I'm like,
another
your
kid.
wife?
And he has another kid too, right?
He has my stepbrother, but my stepbrother is a...
It's complicated.
It's not anything complicated. It's that I don't like fucking... I haven't had the chance to call him a schmuck to his face, so I wouldn't want to say it on a podcast. Schmuck.
You just did.
Like, cause, like, come on, man. Both of them. That's a father-son duo. And you know what? I gotta take my fucking shit too, cause 3 weeks ago my dad yelled at me. 3 weeks ago I called my dad about his opinion or advice about something, and he pauses me. Listen here, motherfucker. Huh? You haven't called me in 3 months? You don't fucking send me a text message, a phone call, no nothing. You don't fucking hit me. And I'm on the other side of the phone, yo-yo's red in the face, bro. Red in the face because my dad used to leave me at the door with the bags packed. Okay? If I was allowed to spend more time with my dad, I wouldn't have had to spend time with my stepdad. Not saying I didn't enjoy my stepdad moments. But it was a lot of trauma in my fucking household that my dad could have fixed if he'd have took me out of it. Or just spent a little bit more time with me. Now, I leave that shit alone. I don't bring that shit up. I don't ever say that shit. Because I'm a man now, and it is what it is. Same thing with my mom. I don't bring the trauma. I'm a man now, it is what it is. He's ripping me. Because I haven't talked to him or sent him a message or hit him up in 3 months.
Why didn't he?
And I'm red in the face, but I'm staying shut. Because I have this thing where I talk before I think. I used to do that a lot when I was younger. I used to be bad. I say the wrong things to people. kind of did it to you yesterday and shit, where it's like, I felt a certain way about what you said, but let me clarify and let you know why I said that to you and where it came from. And I apologize. And you was like, nah, I needed that talk. I need to be talked to like that. All right, I get it. Sometimes it's cool, but it's not all the time cool. And especially when your dad is my dad is trying to tell me he misses me.
That's his way of telling.
That's the only thing I've ever wanted personally too. All I've ever wanted personally was my dad to miss me. And his way of telling me is yelling at me for not calling him. And he's such a fucking narcissistic prick. That's some narcissistic shit right there. You're yelling at me for not calling you. I just called you. That means you wouldn't have called me. That means, exactly. That means I wouldn't have called you until you hit me up, Gil. And that's the shit that I mean. But I had to suck that up. I sucked it up, bro. Sucked it up. And then, after I got out of physical therapy, I manned up. I said, yo, what time you get out of work? I'm 30 minutes away from the base. All right, I'll see you at the job. I went there, talked with him for like 2-3 hours. Feel me? Made everything right. Now we good. Back in sync. Like, I understand. I completely understand miscommunications. I completely understand grudges with parents. I just gave you guys the whole layout shit, right? I get all that shit. But I wish my stepfather and my stepbrother would figure it out for their sake. Not for my sake. As far as I'm concerned, me and my stepbrother's tie kind of severed the day my sister died. Because my sister was like a bit of him and a bit of me. Because it's like a bit of my stepfather and a bit of my mom, right? My sister's dead. My brother, I ain't got no tie with him no more. We don't chill, we don't hang out, we don't drink beers. We don't have conversations, don't call each other for any fucking holidays and see how you're doing, nothing. No reaching out, don't got each other's Instagrams. This is my brother. Since I've been 4 years old. So, as far as I'm concerned, he has to fix a relationship with his father. Because that's the only thing that they got left. You know what I mean? His father's missing his daughter. He don't realize how much pain his father's in. Missing his daughter that passed away. He don't realize how much pain that all his dad would like is a fucking phone call. Hey, Dad, how you doing? And that's all my dad needed. You know, and I love my stepfather. I hit my stepfather up. I do. But I know it's not the same. It's never been the same. I've always known that I'm not number 2 or 3. I'm like 4 and 5. I'm before the habit. I'm after the habits. I'm after his personal kid. I'm after my mom. I'm after himself. I was always like 5th in conversation for where attention would sway or what. I was Robin without the gay shit. I was Robin. You know what I mean? Just tag me along everywhere. You know what I mean? Whenever he needed me to go somewhere. And I learned so much. Like I said, I fucking appreciate my stepfather to death. I love that man. Because I'm not going to hold grudges. But just being honest, it wasn't the best type of living status for a child. And that's why I say, I love him. But we always going to have this relationship because he always put me in the back of the bus. So we're always going, I'm not going to put you first now. I'm going to fucking go pick you up and we're going to go fishing. Fuck out of here. I'll go with you when I'm available to go with you. Not when you want me to go with you. That's not the... I'm always here for you. You need something. But there's a big difference when you want to be with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody wants to hang out with you. Somebody wants to be... When my dad wants to hang out with me, my nigga, I'll be sitting there jumping for joy. I'll be jumping for... Even if it's to be like, yo, come help me with the car. I jump for joy. To go help my dad with his car and fix something, I fucking jump for joy. That's all a child really, all a kid, all a person, all a human being really wants is to be loved. You know what I mean? When you come into this world, my nigga, what you got? Mom and dad. Or once you start seeing that you can't get love from your mom and dad, son, it fucks you up. It fucks your head up. And then you start to recognize the type of people that your parents are.
And then you recognize the people that you start associating with.
And it fucks you up.
What type of friends you start building, what type of relationships you start building. It always stems from that mom and dad love.
Yep.
Like there's no buffer when it comes to your mom and dad. Like when you have friends, now it's like, oh, I can be friends with this guy. Okay, he's a murderer. Like your friend, like don't hang out with that guy. There's none of that. It's just like, there's a reason. There's gotta be a reason he stabbed that guy 1,000 times in the neck. He just got out of jail. He might be friendly.
And that's another thing too, though. Like,
Those are the type of things my parents would do. Like, I don't know, son.
but what I like about your parents is that they're pretty hands on. You know what I'm saying? You and your sister never really got too far off the leash to like do anything bad or be surrounded by bad people. You know what I'm saying? Like your parents are pretty hands on. They encourage you. They encourage you to do things. They pay for your projects. They encourage you to go do things. Like those what good parents are, bro. Like, and that's what I say. Like on a day like Mother's Day, regardless if you got a good relationship with your moms, cause moms ain't perfect. No,
No, I agree.
them bitches suck dick too, my nigga. I don't know what the fuck you talk. You got a mom? She sucked a dick before. She ain't fucking Queen Elizabeth.
Especially the current moms in the 20s and 30s.
Yo, shout out to you dentist moms. I love you dentist moms.
Like,
Those
yeah.
dentist receptionists are real nowadays, B. They want to make you fix your teeth. I want to come in here every weekend. And they trick you. Because you know how the dentist desk is? It's kind of like, so the chick be sitting down and you're over the counter. Why she's always like this?
Someone to
Yo,
cleavage.
my nigga, like this with I'm over here like, can I get an appointment? Appointment. Mr. Serrano, appointment? Can I get an appointment?
Yeah, I get it.
Like I said, on a day like today, though, guys, at least give your mom a phone call. Let her know good looking for having you. Even if you got a miserable life, that's your fault. Go make it better. It's not her fault. You know what I'm saying? It's really not her fault. Like I said, like, people aren't perfect. We got to stop holding people to those standards, even if they're your mom and your dad. As you little kids get older, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds, you might catch mom sniffing a bump off of dad's cock one day. She's not a bad person. Okay? Give your mom some love and respect on Mother's Day today, guys. Feel me?
Yeah.
And for you bad moms,
You know who you are.
you know who you are. You want to talk to them? You want to talk to the bad ones, yo-yos?
You bad moms.
He don't even know how to talk meanings.
I mean, most of the bad moms I met, they always don't be that bad mom that shits on the baby father, blaming him. Don't be that parent that don't care about what their kids are doing. Like, if your kid like finds something interesting and wants to pursue certain types of things in life, you should be the parent that's like want to cultivate that, want to learn. Like, oh, let me learn information about my child wanting to learn something that's interesting. I may not be aware of it. I don't know if it's something that might be like of net value or financial wise, but as long as he's happy, I'm happy. Like, encourage your kids to be better. Don't be that parent that just not there. Don't be just like the cook and clean. Oh, you gotta cook for me. Like they owe you something. Like your parent, like, okay, I made you, so you gotta do this now. I gave you the gift of life. Now you have to do these things because I created you.
I hate
like
motherfuckers.
it's like you birthed a slave.
I hate people that have kids for that though.
Like it's like you just birthing slaves.
People,
You're not birthing like to be a parent.
A lot of people. You know, what about the kids that raise the kids?
Oh, yo.
What about the 15-year-old, 16-year-old that takes care of his 5-year-old,
6-year-old,
7-year-old,
sister,
and then in the morning they gotta dress them.
Yeah.
They gotta get them because mommy was partying all night and she's
drunk
fucking
from last night.
drunk on the fucking couch from last night and fucked up. And the kid gotta get everybody.
And
what
blame
about
the kids for everything? Like,
And-
you
yep.
ruined my life.
Yep.
Like,
And then-
you birthed me. I didn't ask to be born by you.
Yeah, it's your fault. Your daddy left.
Yep.
And she's over here all fucked up with a cigarette.
Yeah.
With her eyes all fucking with the mascara and shit.
Wearing the moo-moo.
With the hair all fucked up. Your daddy left because of you, because you're ugly.
Like,
And
don't
then
beat your kids down for that.
Yeah, well, but that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, there's a lot of fucked up moms out there. And if you don't got a mom like the way we just described, take care of that woman today.
God bless you.
Because, yo, even if you do got a mom like that, son, there's something classical about having a hard life to create structure. Hard times make hard men. soft times make soft men. You know what I mean? Like, it's true.
But it's like it's like if you're in a situation where your life doesn't have to be hard and your parents make it hard for you, it's like, especially if it's like the parents that have like pretty decent jobs, they give you a very decent life, and you still bitching that you got a hard life. Something's wrong with you at that point. Like, your mom and dad doing everything to make sure you're good, you provide, they give you food, they give you a house, they give you everything that they want. Everything you need, even when it comes to like you get the PS6 before the other kids on the block get in on Christmas Day. My mom's an asshole. My mom's a piece of shit. My dad's a piece. How, Sway?
Yeah, but those
are ungrateful assholes.
people. But you know what it is? They don't know what it is.
They don't know what that hard times. They don't know how hard their parents had to work
to get that.
To get that.
Or even maintain it, man. Yo, maintenance and being a parent.
That's a lifetime job.
I don't know what
thankless job at
I don't
that.
know what niggas thought. Like, being a parent.
Parents don't get thank you for being a good mom.
Like, yo, you bitches be slick. I don't know how you bitches be having kids when you rent a room. You know what I'm saying? Like I and I don't even mean like I mean like literally. You people are roommates and you have children. Like, I don't understand. Not having structure, even sleeping with men unprotected and shit like that. How did I get pregnant? I don't know. He's dicking me. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't understand. I don't understand how people make those decisions. Like, I don't. You know, I get it. Love is love, and people fall into sucker shit traps. But women gotta be a little bit more responsible with what we bringing into this world. You don't want to have a kid with a scumbag. And at the same time, you don't want to have a kid not being in the best position. And at the same time, you don't want to have a kid that depends on another kid that you had from another kid. And then another kid.
Okay, too many kids.
And now your kids all depend on each other because you're unavailable.
Yeah. You heard about that shit with like Brian McKnight? His older kids don't talk to him. He pretty much left his. He posted
a picture of his daughter, his stepdaughter, talking about, this is my beautiful daughter. I love her.
But he has an actual daughter that's alive, his blood daughter, and then 2 blood sons. He said he was gonna get his older kids out of his will. He's leaving everything to the son, to the kid he just had with his new wife. Everything. He said, "You're my everything." And then all the kids came out, like the older kids, like his 2 sons, they called them out. Like, oh, you weren't really ever there. Everything was always, you showed us love with just money, and you never really provided. And he's like, I paid my child support. I was there. It's your mom. It's pretty much saying your mom was the piece of shit that didn't let me really get into your lives. So blame your mom.
Again, everybody's crying over fucking spilt milk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
his daughter sued him for defamation, all because Brian McKnight made up a lie on his daughter that allegedly one of her cousins might have slept around with her, and she won a lawsuit of $318,000.
Yeah, now y'all messy. Y'all messy.
She won the lawsuit.
Yeah, but y'all messy. Y'all need to stop all this.
Like, why are you making that up? You're on your own daughter. Are you crazy?
You know, he probably lost his mind though, nigga. He's singing, nigga.
He left his whole family for a whole different chick. Had a baby.
That pussy must
that
be
had
good.
2 kids already from a previous relationship.
That filet mignon must be pink, my brother. This is what niggas do. You know, this is what niggas do. And you know, you can't speak to nobody's like psychological. I can't. It's hard. Like, yes, I could feel like, yo, that's fucked up. You got a real kid and a real daughter. And then on the other end of it, the other side of it, I'm being honest, my nigga. I'm like, something must have happened there. Something must have happened there. People just don't do that. You just stop talking to your kids. All right, so maybe there's something really wrong with him, and maybe that should be pointed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, or something happened that niggas don't want to say. Something happened that people don't want to bring up, don't want to talk about. It can't just be you were never there for me. I don't care, yo. Like, I understand money don't buy love. And especially to young children in this world, when you see your parent as an entertainer, and you seeing him all over the news, and he's performing and he's singing and bitches, and he's Brian McKnight. Who the fuck we talking about right now? So as a child, you don't get to be part of your daddy's life. That shit'll fuck you up growing up. That shit'll fuck you up. But it's up to the mom's job and my money, right? Because I'm Brian fucking McKnight. And I'm guaranteeing those kids lived a really good private school, college, and all this shit life. Everything paid for. I guarantee those kids were paid. That's Brian fucking McKnight. That mom and my money should have gave y'all kids a little bit more gratitude. A little bit more respect. If daddy's losing his fucking mind, then I can't contest to that. That's why I say it's so hard to, because he might be lost his mind. The pussy that he's fucking now might have made him go crazy, and he's like, ah! Now he's not the same man. Fuck my family. Ah, he's such a good pussy. He's like 60, isn't he?
Is he? How old is Brian McKnight?
57, 60. But my point is, like, he legit might have lost his mind. But if it's not that he lost his mind, and it's just that he wasn't there for you.
Oh, he's 53. He's young.
Oh, 53.
He's from Buffalo, New York.
Oh, he's taking some good drugs.
Oh, he's from upstate New York. I didn't know that.
Yo, and like I said, unless it's that, like, unless he lost his mind, they need to stop. Like, the kids need to stop with all this. Unless Brian, because that's still your pop. And his money, imagine him being bum ass nigga. And y'all niggas, well, what I don't hear the mom's name anywhere, but I know Brian fucking McKnight. You know what I'm saying? His money and the mom's influence, they shouldn't be fucking heckled with, my dad's a piece of shit. You weren't there for us. You weren't there for us. I love you people. You weren't there for us. So the fuck what? You know how many fucking how many kids live in one parent houses? Fucking shout out to you dads. Happy Mother's Day to you dads that take care of your shit. That don't have the fucking baby. Like, I know a woman that dropped off 2 kids at a nigga's door and disappeared. Went to go start her career. And they were like 4 and 6. And the nigga did everything, took care of them. They're grown ass people. Like, you can go and he don't intentionally bash the mom. But when people do stupid shit, you gotta just, stupid is as stupid does. And that's why I say with Brian McKnight, it's hard to call. If he's not all there, we can't. What if that nigga's really psychologically fucked up? Pussy got him. And he's just, I could get that. But if it's the kid, you were never there for us. And now that nigga's like, fuck you. You're right, I was never there for you. But you rich, right? You rich, right? I'm here now. You want to come chill? Maybe he don't do that, though. What if he be like, yo, don't call me. Don't text me. Don't hit. That's fucked up, though. See, but I think that would come out, though. I think text messages would be shown, and we would see that. You would see shit like that. Like, the nigga saying, like, yo, bro, no, don't come over my house. I don't want to see you. I don't want to make things right. I think it's just people being stupid. Yo, before people in this world die and shit, don't let hate be the space that stays in between y'all. You feel me? Before people pass away, if you got a grudge with them, mom, dad, whoever, we walking out with this, yo. It's an hour.
Yes.
Mom, dad, whatever. Yo, don't let that hate create the space between y'all two. Fix that shit up.
Yes.
I'm out of character, yo. Yo.
Oh, you closed it out? Or I'm closing it out? It sounded like you closed it out.
I said I'm out of character. I was just putting my signature at the end of my quote. Now you can go ahead and give the exit.
The proper outro?
Yes, sir. Well,
thank you all for watching. Happy Mother's Day to you all. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe.
Even you bad moms, happy Mother's Day.
I don't know about the bad moms.
I know you bad moms, bitches.
So if you
dirty bitches, bad
any
moms.
upcoming artists, please welcome to our show. You can email me.
Shout out to you bad moms too.
Let me finish
my
the
bad.
damn thing.
Right. You milfs.
Any artists
I love
or
milfs.
any up and coming anything, please email me at richielovesyoyos.
And you milfs, email me.
DM me on my Instagram, Richie Loves Yo-Yos, RICHIELUVS YOYOS. Any bad moms, DM him. Fumamucho. On Instagram.
Our names are right there in the thing, so when you know what I'm
in the
saying?
description, they're right there on this side.
It'll be on the screen.
I pointed at it right,
yeah,
right here.
Yep,
right here.
Yep.
Follow us here. I'm Richie Loves Yo-Yos. I'm Richard Picasso. Peace, love, Yo-Yos to you all.
Bam, 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 bam.